everyone, welcome back to this house of fashion. Today's episode is going to be on how to cut a ruched high waist skirt. So I'm using this scuba to cut it out. The best fabric to use is a lacquer fabric, but this is what my clients want, and that is why I'm using scuba to cut it out. So I'm using 1 yard of this scuba. The length I'm going to use are, the waist measurement is 28 inches, the hip measurement is 42 inches, and the length of the skirt is going to be 32 inches. So I'm going to fold this into 4 places. You can use any fabric of your choice. Assuming you're using a stiff fabric, I mean a fabric that is not stretching, you have to leave zip allowance at the back. But here I'm not going to leave zip allowance at the back. I'm going to fold it into 4 equally because the fabric is a little bit stretchy, as you can see. So folding it into 4 places like this, the next thing to do is to determine the full length. The full length I'm using is 32 inches with the seam allowance. I'm using 32 inches here. So the next thing to do here is to take the measurement of the waist. The waist measurement is 38, like I said earlier. So 28 divided by 4 is going to give me 7 inches. So I'm using seam allowance of 2 inches. So here I'm going to determine the hip point. The hip point here I'm using 9 inches for the hip point. Then the hip measurement is 42, like I said earlier. So 42 divided by 4 will give me 10.5. So it's 10.5. So with a seam allowance of 2 inches, then I'm going to join my sketch this way. Then I'm going to roll it down like this, as you can see. After sketching it out this way, I'm going to cut it. So after cutting it out like this, I'm going to cut out this area too, but firstly roll it to make it straight. Then I can now cut. So now this is how it's going to be. So out of the two, the one at the back and the one at the front, I'm going to take one out of it. I'm going to use this at the front. The next thing you're going to determine is to determine the center of this. Here is the center. After determining the center, this is our center here. Then you have to take the measurement of 3.5 inches. This is 3.5 inches. Then I'm going to fold. So I'm going to fold it like this. You can see this is 3.5 that I took the measurement of. Then I'm folding it this way. You can see the way I fold it. These are 3.5 inch. Then I'm going to divide it. So after dividing it into 2, you can see it. So after cutting it like this, the next thing you're going to do is to determine where the curve is going to start from. So I'm taking from this 26 inches. This is 26 inches. 26 inches. Then the next thing to do is to curve it down here and curve it down here. You can see. You see there, I'm going to curve it now. To 26 inches. Then the same thing applicable to the other side. To 26 inches. You can see now. So the next thing to do is to cut it out. You can see it. This is how it's going to look like after cutting it out. So after cutting it out like this, it will mean the joining. This is how you're going to join it. When you join this area into two this way, so this is it. When you want to join, make sure you join at least 1 inch. That is why I make use of 2 inches of seam allowance. So I made enough allowance to it. So make sure you join up to 1 inch. You start the joining after 1 inch there. Join up, join straight up, then join straight down. As in you start joining from down or you start joining from up. It depends on you. Then after joining it, you see the way I'm going to attach the rope. You can make use of a bias. You can stitch the fabric. When you cut this fabric, then you stitch it straight like a rope. Then you put it in between the line. I will tell you how to put it, and I will also show you how to join it. finished work. So this is how you're going to do it. You're going to adjust it this way. You're going to adjust it this way. You can see it. It depends on where you want it to be. It can be like this. It can be a little bit like this. So it depends on you. So this is a watch skirt. As you can see, it's very easy and straightforward. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like and share. Bye.